Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. You know, this is sadly a painful global reality, the whole issue of infidelity. And may Allah protect us from this. But in the end, Allah is also merciful. And the whole point of it is when you make such mistakes, they are sins, you need to turn to Allah. And of course, you need to also, for example, ask your partner for forgiveness. Now, before I give a pointed response to the sister, what is critical that I would like people who are guilty of infidelity, because the question refers to the man, is you must understand what someone goes through, because marriage is a sacred institution and it's so important that we are garments unto each other. We need to really look after each other. Now, the whole point is this, that in a study, and I want to share this, it is quite significant, that I would not, for example, encourage anyone, right? The others who have another perspective, anyone to part from their partner, to divorce the partner because of infidelity. If your partner shows remorse, if he turns to Allah, and it's important that when he engages you, he must not, for example, number one, take you for granted. Secondly, what has happened, your self-esteem might have been eroded. You will now feel a sense of insecurity. He must do things that he has never done before. And I'm not here to put a lesser plus on the relationship. We need to find out what is the underlying reasons for such infidelity. And remember, my beloved sister, it's not about you. I don't want you to say, am I not beautiful enough? Does he not love me? So I think what's important is this. So my suggestion is that you got to understand that time is a healer. And the man who is a perpetrator of that wrong needs to understand that your beloved wife would remind you all the time, why did you do it? You know, I trusted you. Why did you do it? And I want you to be very, very patient, very, very patient. Listen to her. Listen to her. Be apologetic. Be remorseful. The other very important aspect is this, that, you know, you cannot go on in life, just say, please forgive me and continue as if nothing has happened. There has to be behavioral change on the part of the husband. And on the part of the wife, I think it's very, very important how you navigate these waters in terms of the future. It is very, very important for you to be patient, very, very important for you, to learn from your mistakes. Perhaps you unwittingly, you erred and created a situation in which your partner had an opportunity to become flirtatious. And in the end, you mustn't take that responsibility. The responsibility is on the part of the husband. But I can assure you, if you go for therapy, if you go for help, you turn to Allah, and both of you need to turn to Allah. And inshallah, your marriage can be transformed from one of mediocrity to excellence. It can be strengthened, inshallah. So there are a few practical things that you need to do. And I want to end this off by saying to you that in one particular study I came across, and if I mention this, please forgive me, it's important. When a group of women who separated from their husbands because of infidelity, and many years later they were asked this question, do you think you made the right decision? 75% said no. So I think, I'm not saying that you got to stay in a failed marriage. Of course, naturally, if your partner is going to be a philanderer and this becomes a recurring pattern, then you have other options. So may Allah keep you all together, and inshallah you'll be healed.